Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. This time we're going to go over to all hip hop, and this is an exclusive. R. Kelly is preparing bombshell evidence to vacate his conviction after assassination attempt. Recently, you have heard that he overdosed in jail because he was given a dose that wasn't usual to what he is prescribed, uh, which is considered lethal. It has been considered lethal. So, continuing with this article right here, it says R. Kelly legal team says it will file new evidence this week that could unravel his conviction and expose a deadly prison conspiracy. Okay. R. Kelly's legal team will file a motion this week to overturn his federal conviction, claiming newly undiscovered evidence will help him avoid his 30-year prison sentence. R. Kelly's legal troubles began with a string of federal charges, including CP and enticement of minors, which led to his conviction in New York and a separate sentence in Chicago. He was sentenced to 30 years in June of 2022. The defense claimed the new evidence will dismantle the legitimacy of his conviction. R. Kelly is currently held at the Butner Federal Correctional Complex in North Carolina. Unfortunately for government counsel, there will be no jurisdictional refuge from what the motion and the truth, and the truth it will uncover. From that, they may or they might, there will be no technical arguments behind which government counsel can hide. R. Kelly's lawyer, Burrell B. Brintley, said the latest motion is part of an ongoing saga that erupted last week when the embattled singer's attorney filed a motion exposing what he called a cover-up involving the Bureau of Prisons and members of the Aryan Brotherhood, or short known as AB. The BOP and members of the Aryan Brotherhood are supposedly involved in a coordinated attempt by prison officials and white supremacists to delete him at the North Carolina facility. Brentley also submitted a sworn declaration from a high-ranking Aryan Brother member on June 10th, which he says supports Kelly's claims of a murder plot involving prison officials. In a court filing obtained by All Hip Hop on Monday, June 16th, Brentley alleged that Kelly was overdosed on medication just 2 days after he publicly accused prison staff of conspiring with white supremacists to orchestrate his demise. The incident, according to the defense, was followed by a forced removal from a hospital at gunpoint and a denial of surgery for blood clogs in his lungs. The defense argues that the government has failed to directly address these accusations, instead brushing them off as standard medical issues. Brentley accused federal prosecutors of a pattern of constitutional violations and misconduct, pointing to previous failed attempts to convict Kelly's associates. Kelly's legal team has also filed an emergency motion for temporary furlough, citing ongoing threats to his life and health. The motion is part of a broader strategy to challenge the conviction on both factual and procedural grounds. Brentley stated that the upcoming motion will not be vulnerable to dismiss based on jurisdiction or technicalities, adding that his team is securing local counsel to address any potential jurisdictional concerns. The new motion to vacate is expected to be filed before the end of the week. And that is the end of the article right there. Man, he is going through it, okay? I tell you one thing, when Karma comes, she come, you had to know it's her. You got to know it's Karma. She here. But more importantly, this has been an ongoing thing. Like I said, he was just hospitalized. They said that he had blood clogs. They did not allow them to operate on him. Basically just snatched him up and took him back. He was given a lethal dose of medication. How are they going to explain this stuff away? A medical error or anything like that, and I'm pretty sure that will carry its own set of legal filings in terms of seeking some type of restitution or justice, because he was given that overdose, which led him to go to the hospital in the first place. What evidence they may have apparently is something very significant, because you can't just explain away all of these series of events of things that are happening to this man, even though he is in jail for some of the most diabolical, disgusting things that a human being could do. Again, just like anyone else, he is afforded his due process, which he received, but it seems to be more to be discovered, because why would people in the prison and the Aryan Brotherhood want to delete you in the first place? Okay? So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. This story just keeps getting more and more intriguing and interesting. Apparently they are not someone allegedly is not trying to allow this man to live out his prison sentence and serve his time. And I just think it's gonna backfire in their face if they keep trying to, do something to this man. But hey, karma is here, and she is definitely not finished with Robert Kelly. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Drop down, as I said before. Chop it up with me in the comments. And thank you for watching this video. I will get with you in the next one. And always remember, be good to yourself first.